Euro AUD. I want to break down Euro AUD. Amazing trade. I will take this trade every single time. Truly, it's nothing that I could have done differently in order to get a better risk to reward, a better position, and potentially overall win this trade. Right. So let's just do the breakdown. The before, right? So if I do this, go into replay mode, and we go back towards our higher time frame, which is that daily time frame, you can obviously see what I was looking at within the market. On the daily time frame, I tell you guys all the time, I am a break and retest type of trader. If it's not a break and retest, I'm simply just not taking that trade. So obviously you can see where we first caught a position was at that break and retest of that beautiful zone. We had that nice beautiful rejection from price, and we had that push towards the downside, right? As we had that push towards the downside, you can obviously look towards the left as we had that break of structure around right here. Price then gave me that break of structure. We was then looking to have that pullback bounce continuation, but instead what happened? Price then had a momentum shift, giving me a break of structure, now heading back towards the upside. And as we are heading back towards the upside, not only did we form multiple signs of rejection, but we end up closing back above that beautiful zone being 163.282, right? So boom, after I saw us again maintaining above the zone, while also leaving signs of rejection. One, we are bullish on the daily time frame, and then two, we are maintaining above our area of interest. Like I told you guys before, if we are one, bullish, and then two, maintaining above the zone, I next just want to see my 4 hour telling me we are in the same trend as well before I'm able to look for a position. So after seeing that rejection, after seeing price maintain above, that's when I went towards the 4 hour time frame. And as you can see on that 4 hour time frame, everything looked good. Like amazing structure overall. Again, this is a trade I will take 100% of the time. It was just one of them ones you lost, right? So what happened was, as you can see on the 4 hour, we had this beautiful push towards the downside. Price then had all these movements, but ultimately, we had a switch of structure, as you can see, breaking out of that lower high formation, thus creating that minor area of interest at 163.376. After we created that beautiful break of structure, like always, I want to see price have a retest not only of this minor area of interest, but also a retest of that beautiful major area of interest before we can see that continuation towards the upside, right? So after seeing the 4 hour, again, already have the retest of the minor area of interest and also form rejection towards that major area of interest. I then drop down towards the lower time frame to find my entry signal. And like I tell you guys all the time, my entry signal is simple as day: bullish engulfing or bearish engulfing if we was in a downtrend. But as long as the daily, if I go back to it, it's telling me what? Bullish, and we are doing maintaining above that zone, I'm interested in trading. If my 4 hour can tell me the same thing, bullish, oh yeah, correct. Now we are in sync with my higher time frame, which is all I want. Now for entry, I go down towards the 1 hour to identify structure. You can obviously see we're in this beautiful bullish structure off of that 1 hour time frame, and also we are at that major area of interest, right? So you can obviously see where you could have got in for a beautiful entry off of that bullish engulfing, but since that 1 hour was already in sync with my 4 hour and my daily time frame, I wanted to get more of a precise entry on the lower time frames, right? I'm just using structure. So as long as that 1 hour was bullish, I was able to drop down towards the 30-minute, and as well as I stayed on the 30-minute to find my entry, but I was able to drop down towards the 30-minute and find that beautiful bullish engulfing candle. Obviously, I'm sure you guys know why I entered off of that bullish engulfing candlestick. Not only do we have a 1 hour now in sync with the 4 hour and daily time frame, but we are at my major area of interest. And I told you guys all the time, I like to get in one if I can have my daily bullish, have my 4 hour bullish, and maintain above my zone. We're doing all three, and now we have another beautiful confluence that the 1 hour is now in sync towards the upside. Again, now giving me 4 confluences, and also we have our third time frame in sync with the higher time frame. We have 3 time frames in sync. Everything looks good. So that's when, like I just told you guys, I dropped down towards the lower time frame, and I got my entry off of this beautiful bullish engulfing candlestick. As long as that 1 hour is bullish and we're maintaining above my zone, that is how I was allowed or able to catch this beautiful lower time frame entry, right? So that's where I got my entry from. Again, my stop loss, if I go back, I always like to put my stop loss just below my major area of interest. And as you can see, I have my stop loss just below that major area of interest and also just below these wicks. As you can as you pay attention and you look towards the left, you can obviously see we have an average wick rejection towards that zone, right? We have multiple wick rejections towards the zone. So why not just put my stops just a tad below these recent wicks and this major area of interest and allow price to breathe, right? So that's why I put my stop loss, and in my take profit, I'm not being greedy. I'm targeting my major area of interest, but as you can see, if I unlock it, my major area of interest is only bringing me a return of a 1.5%. I always tell you guys I'm looking for at least 1 to 2 minimum. If I cannot get a 1 to 2, I'm not trading. So only thing I did was adjusted this to a 1 to 2 risk to reward. And if you look at that, well, I can just do this. And if you look at that, not only are we still respecting this beautiful major area of interest, but we are also just a tad bit above those wicks. So again, how price got up here, wicked into this area and rejected back down. I'm looking for price to do the same thing, reject into this area, hidden RTPs, and possibly go back down, right? So if we fast forward, boom, we had that original beautiful push towards the upside. As you can see, I'll pull it up. TP1, oops, hold on. TP1 was smacked right there in my free, well, not free, but in the signal room. I never promote it, but TP1 was hit before price ended up overall taking us out of this trade. But as you can see, it's nothing typically I can do with this. Everything is still following structure, bullish, bullish. And again, my higher time frames still bullish, daily time frame still bullish, right? So these are just one of those trades. Well, this is just one of those trades where you can't do anything about. You followed your rules, you traded the plan, price just didn't want to go in that direction, and we was just completely wrong about this trade. It happens, you suck it up and you keep going. But as you can see, like I just talked about, price hit TP1. We had beautiful momentum, as we saw before, stepping into play, but we got into this major area of interest, and once again, as you can see, we formed that rejection towards that zone. And if I just keep fasting forward, you can see where price got into that zone, rejected, and had a reverse. But if I do exit out, possibly you can see price continuing towards the upside, because not only did we not go and break these 4-hour lows, but we are still maintaining in this beautiful upwards trend. As long as price does not close below that major area of interest, and we can have some type of bullish close back above or rejection close back above the zone, I highly see price going and hitting targets at 163.722. But yeah, that's enough of this breakdown. That's really all I had for the week was Euro AUD in Euro CAD, and you can obviously see we was just completely wrong again with Euro CAD. Just one of them trades you can't do anything about. We had the 4-hour bullish, as you can see. We had the daily bullish, as you can see, and the 1 hour was bullish, as you can see. Just one of those weeks where you can't control what the market does, but you stay with the plan, stay with the strategy, and you come back next week and do the same thing over again. That's it for this breakdown. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys learned something from this. But I'm gone, and I will catch you guys in the next one.